The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. Those who tell the stories rule society. No man should bring children into the world who is unwilling to persevere to the end in their nature and education. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. Writing is the geometry of the soul. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Thinking, the talking of the soul with itself. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. To be conquered by yourself is of all things most shameful and vile. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. If a man neglects education, he walks lame to the end of his life. No law or ordinance is mightier than understanding. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. Many men are loved by their enemies, and hated by their friends, and are the friends of their enemies, and the enemies of their friends. No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. The right question is usually more important than the right answer. You should not honor men more than truth. Necessity is the mother of invention. A house that has a library in it has a soul. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. For this feeling of wonder shows that you are a philosopher, since wonder is the only beginning of philosophy. Love is born into every human being. It calls back the halves of our original nature together. It tries to make one out of two and heal the wound of human nature. No wealth can ever make a bad man at peace with himself. He whom love touches not walks in darkness. Wealth and poverty, one is the parent of luxury and indolence, and the other of meanness and viciousness, and both of discontent. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. Ideas are the source of all things. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. A library of wisdom is more precious than all wealth, and all things that are desirable cannot be compared to it. Whoever therefore claims to be zealous of truth, of happiness, of wisdom or knowledge, must become a lover of books. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. We do not act rightly because we are excellent. In fact, we achieve excellence by acting rightly. And what, Socrates, is the food of the soul? Surely I said, knowledge is the food of the soul.
You've just finished listening to the wisest quotes and ancient wisdom from Plato. Thanks for watching. For more ancient wisdom, join our fellow sages. Have a successful day, and we look forward to welcoming you back into the Sages' Corner soon.